Hello everyone, Mark 6 Patrol Boat. The Mark 6 is a class of patrol boat in service with the United States Navy, designed to patrol riverine and littoral waters. The first two Mark 6 boats were delivered to Coastal Riverine Group 2 in September 2015. Two boats were forward deployed to Bahrain in April 2016, with Coastal Riverine Squadron 2 being the first to operate the craft in the Persian Gulf while assigned under Task Force 56. The Mark 6 replaced the less capable Riverine Command boats previously assigned to Task Force 56. Two craft were delivered to Coastal Riverine Group 1 in 2016 and were subsequently forward deployed to Guam in 2017. A third craft was deployed to Bahrain in 2018 to replace the Coastal Command boat prototype craft, which was returned to the United States where it was deactivated and placed in long-term storage. A third craft was deployed to Guam, rounding out the initial deployment of the craft. The forward deployed craft are manned by rotational crews from the Navy's Coastal Riverine Force. The final craft were delivered to Coastal Riverine Group 1 in 2017, and Coastal Riverine Group 2 in 2018 to complete delivery of the 12 craft. There are currently no plans to field additional craft with the Navy, though several partner nations have expressed interest in potentially purchasing a number of the craft via the foreign military sales process for their own use. History: the Mark 6 patrol boat is built by Safe Boats International. It represents a shift in Navy focus from Cold War-era blue water engagements to placing importance on brown water littoral zone operations. Designed to replace the legacy Riverine Command boat for open water and near-shore operations, the Mark 6 is larger, more survivable, and better equipped with modernized weapons, communications, and intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance systems. Despite the name, the craft is not a replacement for the Mark V Special Operations craft, which was operated by Special Warfare combatant crewmen from 1998 to 2012 in a special operations role. The craft can perform missions including patrolling shallow areas, search and seizure operations, escort high-value shipping and fleet units in foreign ports, and support special operations forces. Safe Boats delivered the first of 12 Mark 6 craft to the Navy in August 2014. Potential customers from the Middle East and Central and South America have also made inquiries about the vessel. Coastal Riverine Group 2 took ownership of the first two of Mark 6 patrol boats on September 8, 2015. Two were first deployed to the Persian Gulf to support U.S. Fifth Fleet operations out of Bahrain in April 2016, with 3 total on station in the Fifth Fleet as of 2018. Despite initial plans to acquire 48 Mark 6 boats, only 12 were ordered in 2015 and delivered by 2017, with none purchased afterwards. In early 2021, the U.S. Navy signaled its intention to divest them by the end of the year. The decision was made as a cost-saving measure, as the boats were not extensively used, suffered from reliability problems, and were considered too expensive to maintain. The Navy, however, rescinded the plan in May 2021 pending budget decisions. As part of American efforts to help rebuild Ukraine's naval capabilities after the Russian annexation of the Crimean Peninsula in 2014, the U.S. State Department approved a foreign military sales case for the supply of up to 16 Malawian Quachas 6 patrol boats and associated equipment to Ukraine in June 2020. 12 boats out of the 16 approved for sale has been ordered as of January 2022, and the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that deliveries of the Mark 6 patrol boats to Ukraine will begin in 2022. Design: the Mark 6 is 84.8 feet (25.8 meters) long, significantly longer than previous classes of Navy patrol boats. It has a crew of 10 sailors and can carry 8 additional personnel. The interior is spacious, with berthing for the crew and shock-absorbing seats for other occupants. The seats and sound-deadening berthing spaces and galley allow the crew to operate in relatively high sea states while attenuating crew fatigue and risk of injury. The boats are fully networked with a command, control, communication and computing, surveillance and intelligence, C4S suite for enhanced situational awareness, survivability, and multi-mission support, which includes flat-screen monitors mounted throughout the ship. Payloads can be configured to fulfill missions ranging from mine hunting to defending against swarm boat attacks. Standard armament consists of 2 remote-controlled Mk-38 Mod 225mm chain guns and 6 crewed M2.50 caliber machine guns. Depending on mission needs, gun mounts can hold M240 machine guns, M134 miniguns, and Mk-19 grenade launchers. The Mark VI is equipped with the 50 Malawian Kwacha's gun weapon system, GWS, a shipboard version of the vehicle-mounted M153 Crow's remote turret that enables crewmen to use its camera and gun from the operator's station below deck. It is also planned to mount guided missiles such as the BGM-176B Griffin. Advanced lightweight armor plating is installed around key elements such as the crew compartment, engines, and fuel tanks. The aluminum-hulled Mark VI is powered by 2 MTU-16 V2000 M94 diesel engines connected to water jets that propel it faster than 35 knots, 40 miles per hour, 65 kilometers per hour, with a maximum range of 600 nmi, 690 miles, 1,100 kilometers. The reconfigurable main aft cabin can hold payloads such as Navy SEAL operators or a medical facility. The rear deck and stern is able to launch and recover small boats, unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and unmanned undersea vehicles, UUVs. The craft's mast lowers to decrease overall height, allowing the craft to enter amphibious ship well decks. Mark VI can be transported and deployed by Navy amphibious ships such as landing helicopter docks, amphibious transport docks, and landing ship docks. Each Mark VI cost $15 million to build.
Beautiful. Get it. Come on, finish.
Coastal Command Boat Variant. The Coastal Command Boat, CCB, is a one-off prototype of the Mk6, delivered to the Navy in 2013 to aid in developing systems, procedures, and requirements for the Mark VI, which was under advanced development at that time. At 65 feet 20 meters long, it is somewhat smaller than the Mark VI. Its engine, armament, and other systems are otherwise identical to that of the Mark VI, though its smaller size gives it an endurance of over 24 hours at cruise speed. It was deployed to the U.S. Fifth Fleet in Bahrain in February 2014 to evaluate tactics and techniques for using the Mark VI in advance of the latter's planned deployment to Bahrain in 2016. It was assigned to Task Force 56 until it was returned to the United States for deactivation in 2018 following arrival of the third, and final, Mark VI craft in Bahrain. The Coastal Command Boat was not retained on active service due to its unique configuration as a developmental test craft, which posed challenges for logistical and parts support. USS Comstock, LSD-45, is underway after loading Mark VI patrol boats and Expeditionary Mine Countermeasure, XMCM, elements in Guam to integrate Navy Expeditionary Forces aboard the amphibious dock landing ship for a security patrol in the Philippine Sea. This level of integration of Mark VI patrol boats with surface Navy assets has never been accomplished before, said Lieutenant Andy Bergstrom, Alpha Company Commander. The Mark VI patrol boat provides a presence capability in the littorals beyond sheltered bays and harbors with additional mission capabilities including high-value asset escort, visit, board, search and seizure support and theater security cooperation. Maritime Expeditionary Security Force and Explosive Ordnance Disposal Mobile Unit sailors assigned to Commander, Task Force 75, CTF-75, embarked Comstock to conduct littoral maritime security operations with the Marines and sailors already deployed as Task Force Ellis from 1 Marine Expeditionary Force. Navy Expeditionary Combat Forces embarking USS Comstock to support Commander, Task Force 76, CTF-76, is a perfect example of 7th Fleet's tactical interoperability, operational reach, and strategic focus on regional stability, said Captain Gareth Healy, Commander of Navy Expeditionary Forces Command Pacific/CTF-75. Our maritime expeditionary security and XMCM elements bring an expanded capability to clear, secure, build, and protect critical lines of communication in this dynamic area of operations. The interoperable patrols with Navy and Marine Corps expeditionary forces allow them to increase their ability to respond to threats, deter hostilities, and maintain stability in the Indo-Pacific. Mark 6 patrol boats assigned to Commander, Task Force, CTF, 56 complete a towing exercise, TOEX, with coastal patrol ships USS Monsoon, PC-4, and USS Typhoon, PC-5. May 6, the Mark 6 boats were towed by Monsoon and Typhoon during the nearly 2-hour-long evolution. Operating with the coastal patrol ships has allowed the Mark 6 patrol boats to operate further into the Arabian Gulf than ever before and improve our overall warfighting capability, said Lieutenant Commander Anthony Harris, commanding officer of Task Unit 56. 7.5. The Mk6 and PCs are able to leverage each other's strengths to become a more effective and lethal fighting force. The training began with Monsoon towing a Mark 6 boat, maneuvering into position approximately 50 yards from the Mark 6. A Monsoon gunner's mate fired a shot line to the Mark 6 boat and passed them a messenger line that was connected to Monsoon's towing cable. After connecting the towing cable to their anchor chain and paying out 3 shots of chain, 270 feet, the Mark 6 boat was prepared to be towed by Monsoon. The exercise gave the boats an opportunity to learn about the close-quarters maneuvering challenges involved in towing and adds to the capabilities of the Mark 6 boats in an ever-changing 5th Fleet area of operations. The Mark 6 patrol boats also participated in a live-fire exercise with an MH-60S helicopter, assigned to Helicopter Sea Combat Squadron, HSC-26. Mark 6 boats increased interoperability with HSC-26, which allows both units to develop procedures leading to increased ability to contribute to the 5th Fleet maritime picture, added Harris. The live-fire event showcases a leap forward in the ability of both units to work together to increase lethality in support of layered defenses. This new capability will allow commanders more reaction time, decision space, and options to deal with threats to the force. These events highlights one of many core competencies the Coastal Riverine Force provides in support of U.S. 5th Fleet operations. CTF-56 is responsible for the planning and execution of expeditionary missions including coastal riverine operations in U.S. 5th Fleet. The U.S. 5th Fleet area of operations encompasses about 2.5 million square miles of water area and includes the Arabian Gulf, Arabian Sea, Gulf of Oman, Red Sea, and parts of the Indian Ocean. The expanse is comprised of 20 countries and includes 3 critical choke points at the Strait of Hormuz, the Suez Canal and the Bab el-Mandeb Strait at the southern tip of Yemen.
Send them up. I was tracking in chat. Tempest is like 30 minutes out at this point. So I'll send them up, have them do 2 hits, and let me just make sure we're in good with it.
2 on deck!
Otherwise, I definitely want to do it, so it really depends if...
Second line 24! Second line 4! That's 1204, right?
1204. Yeah, honestly, everybody always just calls us like war big on chat, and I hate it because we're the only ones using
War on deck!
Easy day, man.
See you make your way next time. Hey, whatever angle you need, let us know so we can get that picture for you.
Okay, alright, right now,
Whatever angle you need, whether you want us to go closer or whatever, let us know. Yeah, we'll get it for you. Alright?
I hit one of my teleporter runs, but it's okay.
Overall lines! Overall lines! 2 in hand eye, 3 in hand eye, 4 in hand eye. Coming in hot! Go under. Go under. Good. Bring it back through. Good. All right. We got plenty of It is our coming. One of them.
Figure it out once we get in the water. No.
Alright. One. Going. Good. Easy. Slippery. Alright, Doc. Back. Temple. They're going to bring it back. Yeah. So, they figure it matter for you, but okay. Okay, stand by on the green line.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart.